What's up, everybody? It's Elemento from Technoscope. Uh, Damn, I need a haircut and to shave. Anyway, so today's my birthday, and I'm just pretty much chilling at the house. But anyway, uh, over the last couple of weeks, or actually, I guess the last week or so, I got some new upgrades for my equipment, and I just kind of wanted to show you what I did. Um, and by the way, I am working on the video for Sledgehammer. That should be my next video out. Other than this one, there's a lot I need to sit down and think of. I get asked a lot of questions, but not all in the same place. They come from everywhere, so I have to put all those questions together, try to answer them all, and I'm gonna try to squeeze everything else I need to talk about this computer in one last video, including doing the benchmark. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Today's my birthday, and kind of for my birthday, I've decided to upgrade some of my equipment. And if, as you can see, my room looks like a mess right now because I got so much stuff, and I need to reorganize all the new stuff that has come in along with the old stuff. So, but anyway, let me go around the room, and I'll kind of show you what I got. So, starting over here on top of my old computer. This right here is not new. Oh, actually, it is new, but it's not new to me because this actually came with something else I bought. And the great thing about Amazon is there are some deals that if you look them up, if you look up something that you're trying to buy on Amazon, sometimes they offer these combo pack deals. And this was one of the things that came with the combo pack. So I bought the thing that I was looking for and got another DR40 for free. I already had one DR40. It cost me $180. They're like $150 now on Amazon. They've come down a little bit since I bought the one I had last year. But now I got two of them, and I didn't really quite sure what to do with that. But anyway, let's see on my messy disk if there's anything. This card reader is new. I already had a white one right here. They work great, and I decided since I rely on them so heavily that I needed a backup. I think it was only $6. So if you actually need a portable card reader, they're very reliable, they're very fast, and they're very cheap. There's a cable over there, box for my Raspberry Pi that I have to make a video for. You've seen that Bluetooth device in the previous video, my monitor headphones, my Rode. A lot of this stuff is old. This is new. If you know what this is for, you'll know why. You'll know one of the other things that I bought. There's a phone I need to review. By the way, I'm shooting this on the iPhone 7 Plus, the one that I made that last video about. So it's kind of like a test for the video quality as well. Let's see. Where's my business cards? This is one of the new things I got here. 14 millimeter f2.5 pancake lens. Basically for my GH4. So, what I was doing, what I was looking for was a lens. Wow, you can't even see the filter. The thing is so clear. Is there a reflection I can get? There it is. Okay. So the pancake lens was because the Sigma 18 to 35, which is still my best lens by far. It's an excellent lens, but if you have to do a lot of walking and carrying this camera, you do not want to carry the 1835 around with you. That thing is very heavy, and after a while, it just fatigues you so much, you just kind of like, okay, I'm going to leave the camera here, and I'll come back for it later. So, excuse me, I've been a little sick lately. So, anyway, the 18 to 35 is a great lens, but it's really heavy. So I only use it when I'm going to be stationary or sitting somewhere recording something. But I needed one because I needed a camera. I needed a more portable camera, and the GH4 is really the only good camera that I have. There's another one that I wanted to get that's coming out, but they keep delaying it, and there's a few products that I wanted to get this year that have been pushed back from like early in the year, and I'm not even sure that they're going to come out this year. And the portable camera was one of them. So I decided instead of waiting for the camera, I just bought the pancake lens, and we'll do that. That little guy right there is an attachment for something else. So you'll see that in a second. You've seen that. I think you've seen everything over there, pretty much. So some of this stuff should give you a clue on what else I'm looking for. Oh, there's something else. This right here is my new solo drone. This guy right here. Let me sit down for a second so I can show you something. If you don't know what the solo drone is, it was the first real smart drone, the one that made DJI step up their game. Solo was, 3DR was the company that came out with this drone and decided, hey, we're gonna make a drone that all you have to do is tell it what you want it to do, and then press a button and it goes and does it. Now you can still fly it in a manual mode like you can in DJI, but this one has features that make everything automated. They're the reason that DJI decided that they really needed to step up their game. Now, with the new DJI out, I believe they've lost a lot of business, 3DR, and I think 3DR has stopped making this drone. I'm not entirely sure, but the reason I say that is because this drone also came with a free gimbal attachment, also came with free propellers, and also came with a free spare battery. And all of this, now keep in mind when the drone first came out, the drone by itself was $1,000. All of this right now you can get at Best Buy for $399. The whole set. Get the drone, these 3 accessories come free for $399. And the drone used to be $1,000 by itself. And if you pay an extra $100, they even give you a carrying case. So regardless of if it's been discontinued or not, I now have one. I now have a drone. So you can expect a lot more stuff coming about that. The reason it's still sitting here and not packed up or not being used or anything is because I don't have a GoPro. So until I get a GoPro, it's kind of just gonna sit. I mean, I can fly it still, but I mean, what's the point if I don't have a camera for it? So, but hell, I couldn't pass up a deal like that, $399. So I went ahead and bought it anyway. But till I get a GoPro, I can't really do anything. But I mean, if like one of y'all want to donate one or something, go ahead. I mean, but anyway, yeah. Whenever I get a GoPro, I'll bust all this stuff out and do a lot of videos about it. One of the other new devices I got, I really wanted to do this. So I stepped up my video game last year. So this year was the year of audio. Now you already saw that I got another DR40, even though I didn't need one. But this is what I really wanted. This guy right here is what came in that box that was sitting over there on the desk. This is the Zoom H6, a 6-channel audio recording device, up to 96 kilohertz, 24-bit, up to 6 channels. That is crazy. I can do 5 channel surround sound with this, or 6 channel surround sound, I guess, but 0.1 is not quite done that way. But anyway, I can do surround sound with this guy if I get enough microphones. This right here, kind of like that XY mic that's on the end of the DR40. On the DR40, you can change them from XY to AB, which means instead of having a crossing pattern, they just face out in like a Y pattern. This right here, I keep forgetting what they call this mic. It's not quite a straight up condenser. It's got like a stereo kind of imaging to it. I keep forgetting what they call it, but I think that's more or less for taking what do you call that? When you're talking to something to record your thoughts or whatever. My brain is not working. It's too early in the morning, and it's my birthday. So anyway, this guy right here was an option, $69, and basically it lets you take that top attachment instead of using one of those 2 microphones. You put that on there, and you can connect 2 more XLR microphones, and it won't close. Anyway, I'll get to that later. There's my old camera, the one that I started the channel with. I've come a long way since then. You've seen that monitor, I think. I've had it for quite a while. That guy right there is another one of those things. So if you know what that is, you know it's coming. That's the case that that's the box that my iPhone case came in. Now my Scarlett 2i2 I upgraded as well. Here's the old 2i2. I had some problems with this. There were some things that I didn't like about the 2i2. It works, and it will give you great audio. It will give you great audio. Excuse me. It will give you great audio, but there were some things about it that I didn't really like. Number one, anytime the computer came on, it caused some popping, and hooked up to my very expensive studio monitors, I wasn't very happy with that. But also, it's limited. It records at a higher sample and bit rate than it will play it. So I can record my audio at 24-bit, 48 kilohertz. And it might even go higher than 48 kilohertz. I'm not really sure, but 24-bit. But I couldn't play it back. So anything that I recorded at that great sample rate, I could never listen to. When I played it back, it would only play back at 16-bit, 41 kilohertz, which is, I guess CD quality is still great, but not as good as it could be. No, so I'm like, why am I sampling this super high sample rate that I can't even listen to? I had no way of playing that stuff back. So I replaced that with the 6i6, which I have mounted here on the bottom side of my desk. And that thing is actually like twice as deep as the 2i2 is. It has six channel input, so there is more to it. It does sound great. It actually has 24-bit 96 kilohertz output, so it's a great deck. So far I don't have any complaints with it, but I haven't really used it that much. Now down here is the matching subwoofer. I don't know if it doesn't look like it wants to focus for me. Come on, iPhone. You're supposed to be great at this stuff. This is why I like manual focus. Let's see if this works. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so there's my subwoofer. And the subwoofer is the match for the HS8s that I have. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that this subwoofer, while it sounds great, it's not a great under-desk subwoofer. The cancellation between it and my huge desk kind of thing will not stay up there. I've mounted that thing 3 times. The subwoofer, the audio gets canceled out by my desk. So unless I move back away from the desk, I can't really hear the sub unless I'm playing it very loud. So in my future office, that will not be able to go down there. It will have to go next to one of the speakers or something else. I don't know. I'll have to figure out something, but that way I can actually hear the low end. I can actually tell what the bass is doing when I'm recording stuff. The HS8s are great, but the low end is lacking a little. Now, if you got a sharp eye, you might have noticed the other 2 things I have. I bought this Rode Reporter mic. There was actually supposed to be a wireless attachment kit that I bought to go with this Rode mic, but unfortunately, the thing which was supposed to come out in January is delayed every single month. And last month was no different. When I ordered this stuff, it was supposed to come out at the end of September, and then they pushed it back again. So I canceled the order on that, and right now I'll just have to use wired stuff. But eventually I'll get the wireless stuff whenever it comes out. And this right here is my new baby. Other than my GH4, this is the second biggest upgrade I've made. This is the Sennheiser MKH 416. See if I can get this to focus. This right here is one of the most popular shotgun mics in the world. It's not the mic to end all mics, but you really don't need much else other than that unless you're doing something highly specialized. Now you might know, if you know enough about mics, you know that this little room is not great for that thing. But I don't plan to be in this room forever, and I don't plan to keep buying microphones forever. So instead of buying one that's more suited for my room, and they do have one that costs $200 more than this one does, I decided to get this mic because this is the one that eventually I will need the most. So once I get my bigger office studio like set, then I'll be using that regardless, but I'll be more prepared. That microphone sounds great. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it online. Make sure you use quality speakers when you listen to it, and you'll just hear it. The sound difference between it and other microphones is phenomenal. It's ridiculous. On your cell phone, you're not going to be able to tell. On a cheap pair of headphones, you're not going to be able to tell. But if you have any quality speakers anywhere in your house, you will notice the difference immediately. That is a great microphone. The Rode microphone that most people compare it to is about $300 less, or is $300 less. It sounds great too, but it has a unnatural low end bump, which in my case would actually sound pretty decent. But when you're trying to do professional recording, you want things to be as true to themselves as possible. You don't want an artificial low end bump. You want to add the low end bump in post processing. So professionals prefer this mic over the Rode NT G3. It's just a better way to go, and then you can do what you want to in the post production. There's some boxes and stuff. So basically that's basically what I wanted to show you. Got some new stuff in. I'm trying to up my production value. I've done what I could on the video so far. The GH4 made a huge difference, and the GH5 successor has been announced. Now, if you don't know, I've been uploading 4K 60 videos for quite a while. Hold on a second. I've been uploading 4K 60 videos for quite a while, but the camera does not record in 60 frames per second at 4K. It will at 1080p. But I've been doing 4K 60 in preparation for things like uploading video game videos and other stuff. My animations are all done in 60 frames per second. So you notice the animations on my screen are super smooth. The 4K, the GH5 will do 4K 60 video. So when I get that, then it'll be ready to fall in because everything else I'm doing is already 4K 60. Now, if you don't have a 4K device, on your computer, you should be able to watch 1080p 60 or 1440 60, depending on what your device is. On your cell phone, it just kind of depends. Most cell phones don't do 60 frames per second. But if you're on a computer, you should be able to see that kind of stuff. And let's see. The last thing I want to mention is that I do now finally have a P.O. box next city over in Rowlett. So if you have anything you want to share, you want to write any letters or send anything, or whatever it may be, you can send whatever it is to P.O. Box 457 Rowlett, Texas 75030. That is more because the third party people that I'll be working with will occasionally want to send me stuff, and I don't want them to have to necessarily always contact me first if they need to get something out really quick. So I just went ahead and opened up that P.O. box so that if there's something that's needs to be sent out very quickly, all of my pages list this P.O. box now, so they can just pull it up. There's a P.O. box and go to it. So all you have to do is whatever page you're on that's of mine, just hit up the About section and it'll be there. But anyway, guys, this video has run a lot longer than I expected it to. I have a lot of stuff in here and a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, today's my birthday, October 3rd. That means in 3 days, I'll also be able to play the new Gears of War because I ordered the Ultimate Edition, which allows you to get it on the 6th instead of the 11th. And I cannot wait for that. You know that I'm a huge Gears of War fan. You can see right there. That's my COG tags that I bought. Those things, I really don't have enough souvenirs for the games that I love. I really don't. I don't think it'll focus on it. But anyway, yeah. I really don't have enough souvenirs, but one of my favorite games of all time, Halo is one of them, but I think Gears of War has exceeded Halo for me. Uh, there's just something about that game I really really love. It's just so, I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it. If you haven't played it, you just don't know. And if you haven't played anything but like one section of one of them, you really don't know. You need to really play all of them in the series to really get an idea of what goes down in that game. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this video. If you have any questions or anything, leave those down below. Any comments, anything, go ahead and leave those. And I should see you in the next video, which should be very soon, I hope. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you next time.